Good morning, folks. It's Rich from Have Moto Will Travel. Let me adjust this camera a little bit. And I'm out on a ride with my neighbor and friend, Frank. We're headed out for a ride and some food. It's a Friday, a beautiful Friday here in Tennessee. And we're enjoying the weather and the roads. And I'm going to talk to you about something today on this ride that will explain the title on this video. But I'll do that after we eat. Okay, folks, we just left Shunned in Harriman, Tennessee. We had the breakfast buffet. Very good. $18 all in. You just about can't have a regular breakfast for that kind of money. But I wanted to talk to you today about a subject that is reflected in the title of this video, which is it real or is it Memorex? Some of you guys are old enough to remember that tagline for an ad for magnetic tape. That's the way we used to record things on tape recorders, and they would record magnetic tape. And there was an ad on TV that said, "Is it live or Memorex?" to really kind of show you how good the Memorex tape was. And I'm bringing this up because something happened to me recently which really kind of blew my mind. If you've been noticing on YouTube that there are a lot of videos that are created with AI, and the person talking to you is not a real person. It's somebody from AI or something. It's computer language, and you can tell sometimes because of the odd syntax. For instance, yesterday I was watching a documentary on Larry Bird, who's one of my all-time favorite athletes, and they were talking about his coach, whose name was one of his coaches was named Casey Jones. Okay, and the way the AI pronounced it was that he had been playing for C. Jones. You can sometimes tell. You see a lot of motorcycle videos now, talking about people who are older and what they should be riding, or the 5 best this or the 5 worst that. And it took me not long, but a little bit, to realize that this was not a real person doing that. It was AI. And it seemed like a person was reading the script, but as I say, it was AI. And you could tell by just little things like instead of saying an 1800cc Goldwing, the AI generated video would say a 1800cc Goldwing. And that's just not the way people talk about that. So anyway, here's the deal. AI just keeps getting better and better and better. And what happened to me was I found a new band on YouTube, and you should check them out just because of this video, to tell you how unbelievable the technology has become. So anyway, this is a heavy metal band. It's 3 young ladies, all of them very, very pretty. They're all cute. And I found this. It's a heavy metal band that does Christian music. But the lyrics are really kind of fabulous. It's good rock music. So anyway, I'm watching these 3 girls, and there are more band members apparently, but you never see them. You just see the 3 girls. The drummer that they have is flipping amazing. He's very, very good. Having been a drummer, I know what a good drummer is. And I'm listening to this, and honestly, I couldn't get enough of it. Well, my youngest son, Adam, came to visit us not too long ago. And he and his wife, Trudy, were there. They came to visit, and they were there for... My brother-in-law was there at the end of a week. At the end of a week in Tennessee with us, and there was an overlap of a day. It was really kind of a nice visit. So I turned my son's a musician and one of his many talents, and I said, listen, you got to check this band out. So I put on this band. The name of the band is Shunned at a Funeral. That's the name of the band. Shunned, Shunned, at a funeral. And I said, you got to check this band out. So I put the band on, and the girl's voice who sings for them, I think her name is Madison, maybe, and they have a banjo player and a solid guitarist. And I put this band on for them. We're listening to them. I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 days. I was playing stuff on and off for him to listen to. And one morning he says to me, Dad, I think that's AI. I kind of laughed and chuckled. I said, no way, come on. He said, yeah, I think it's AI. It's almost too perfect. He said, and I went on their website, and they don't have any live dates on their website, even though some of those videos you're showing me have live crowds. You think they have concerts, but there's nothing on their website. I said, come on, there's no way that's AI. I just couldn't believe it. Well, upon further investigation, it's AI. And I just couldn't believe it, how good they were, and that it's all computer generated. And I was blown away. Now, that prompted me to remember that little ad blurb. Is it live or is it Memorex? Well, I'm here to tell you guys, if you listen to this band, you'll have a hard time telling that it's not real. Matter of fact, I say you won't be able to tell. My son Adam teaches, or used to teach, IT in middle school. So I guess he's got an eye for that kind of stuff. But I was just blown away. You got to go on and check out this band, Shunned at a funeral. And when you do, oh, jeepers creepers. When you do, oh, that might have hurt my back. When you do, please leave me a comment and tell me what you think. So anyway, what this has shown me is that literally you can't believe anything you see anymore. I'm serious. You can't believe anything you see. Because it may be AI. Now, I've seen some artwork that AI does, and again, it's phenomenal. So now the question arises, should we be watching that? Should we be looking at that? And to each his own. But when I found out that this band was not, they weren't even human, they were just a figment of a computer's imagination, I thought to myself, you know what, in some way this just doesn't feel right. It almost feels evil. Now, I don't want to get all, spiritual and religious and what's the word that I'm looking for? Or whatever. I don't want to start being philosophical about this, but I have to tell you that after watching this band so much, and then finding out that it was AI, I can't watch it anymore. It just doesn't feel right to me. I want to be entertained by people, not really by a computer per se. And everything I watch now, I have to question, is it real or is it Memorex? And you know what? A lot of times it might be AI, and I can't tell. I don't know the difference. I'm unable to spot the difference, and other times I can. And it's becoming a very, very confusing world. While my son was down with his wife Trudy, I was out in the garage kind of playing with the video editing, and he asked me, he said, "Have you tried ChatGPT, Dad?" I said, "No, I really haven't. I really kind of don't want any part of it." He said, "Well, you should just try it." So I did. I logged on to ChatGPT. I opened an account. And I thought to myself, okay, what can I do with this? Well, what I did was, I did a new sticker for my channel. For the Half Moto Travel channel. I have a sticker that I designed, but I wanted to see what ChatGPT could do. And folks, again, I was blown away by the technology. I told it what I wanted. It gave it to me. I said, "No, could you please?" And here's the thing: I had to laugh at myself that I was asking it please to a computer. To AI, I was saying, "Could you please change this?" Or "Would you mind changing that?" It was a little unsettling, and the word that I was looking for before was metaphysical. I don't want to go all metaphysical on this stuff, but it almost gave me the feeling that the devil or an evil spirit was roping me into this. Well, how do you say please and thank you to a computer? You don't. You just type in what you want, but here I am saying please and thank you to a computer and being deferential, like I was causing the computer a problem by asking it to change things in the logo design. So I don't know where we're going with this stuff, folks. I really kind of don't even know where I'm going with this video. But you got to check out Shunned at a Funeral. And if you're not on GPT, try it out just to see how you react to it or how you interact with it. And tell me in the comments, if you would, please, what you think. Does it creep you out? Now, I have to tell you, after I did the logo, I shut off GPT, I logged off, and I haven't been back on since. It just creeps me out. And I know, listen, we've used computers. I was one of the early adopters of computers. I've written my own software, and I used it as a tool. But it was a completely different experience interacting with a keyboard and knowing that I was dealing with a computer, and then asking a computer in plain language to do something for me. It was different when I had to use actual computer code, because that's what I did. I coded programs, but now it's just type it in and they tell me you can actually talk to it. That would creep me out even more, I think. I don't know. Maybe it's just that I'm so old-fashioned that I can't or don't want to adopt some of these new things, and maybe that's why it makes me feel creepy. That I'm actually interacting with a computer like a real person. It's not a real person. And those people that were performing in Shunned at a funeral, they're not real people either. As cute as they are, and believe me, they are cute, very appealing young ladies. It makes me imagine some of the evil stuff that could happen with all of this. And my dad used to say to me, "Hey, listen, I don't worry about that stuff anymore. That's your problem. You're a young guy. You're going to have to deal with it." And you know what? Listen, let the next generation deal with it. It's not my problem. But I don't know, folks. If you could, leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you have any interactions with any of these AI programs, what you think about it, how it makes you feel. Can you just treat it as a tool, or does it seem like something that's insidious that will get... I'm hearing stories about people that want to marry their computer AI person, companion, whatever. I'm reading about AI who's telling kids that they should commit suicide so that they can be with AI, with their companion. I mean, this is crazy stuff. And I really kind of don't know what to make of it. I'm going to go with my gut and say it's not good. It's kind of evil. And I'm going to stay as far away from it as I possibly can. I don't like a computer personality. I guess that's what you call it, AI. It's a computer personality. I don't want a computer personality telling me what a guy my age should ride, what's the best bike for me, what's the worst bike for me. I'm not interested in that. I'll make my own decisions. I've always made my own decisions with input from other people, but this is a little bit different. It's very, very insidious because it knows how to win you over. It knows how to read your personality. And I can't think that this is a good thing, folks. That's just me. As Dennis Miller used to say, what did he used to say? Your mileage may vary, or that's my opinion, I could be wrong. That's what he used to say. It's just my opinion, I could be wrong. And listen, folks, I've been wrong a lot of times in my life. This might be one of those times. I don't know. Have a look. Tell me what you think. For now, that's it. This is Rich signing off. Hey, listen, one other thing. I would ask you, please, if you could subscribe, drop me a like, share this video with other people. I would really appreciate it. Yeah. That's it, folks. Over and out.